Welcome to Toffee TV. It is my three talking points. Everton 1, Wolves 2 today. The Blues beaten by a last gasp Ante-Nori injury time winner, which was a kick in the balls, let's be perfectly honest. I don't think it was a good performance by any stretch. It was. I think Wolves have probably maybe been a bit fortunate winning the game, but it is what it is. First thing I'm going to talk about is our forward play, which is utterly atrocious, and that's me being kind today. I've just heard the manager's press conference, an interview we give with Everton TV after the game, and he said he thought we played well today. I must have been in a different game, or I've just seen the game totally different, and people I'm sure will tell me I'm wrong in that, and some may tell me we did play well. I didn't see it like that. I thought we were awful. I thought we started the game okay. First 20 minutes, managed it quite well. Got the lead and didn't go after them. You know, good teams or decent teams go after teams when they're on the rocks. Wolves were on the ropes. They're a poor side as well themselves. They were bottom of the league going into this, so it shows they're a poor side. They're the team that doesn't score goals, and we've given them two. But fair play to them, you know, they broke with purpose to win the game and got the rewards for doing it. We didn't really break with any kind of purpose with that. I just think we seem to do other bits of our game okay, and then we get towards the final third and we just look clueless. We look clueless. There was a couple of occasions when we did okay, and one of them, Garner created a perfect chance for Anthony Gordon to score it. I don't know how he's missed it, to be honest. But Garner done really well to create that, and we had another opportunity where we pressed and forced Neil Maupay into having a chance, and he's hit it straight down the throat of the keeper. But we don't create a lot. We don't know what we're doing when we have the ball. I see other teams who seem to know exactly what they're doing when they break. It might be we just don't have the players. It might be coaching as well. Both certainly need to improve, because we just look like we have not got a clue. We were in the 92nd minute, and Tarkowski and Godfrey are just passing it between themselves on the halfway line with no idea what to do with the ball. We don't move teams around. It's not like we're looking to carve teams open. We'd have been better just knocking it into the box and trying to play second balls, because we're not capable of creating anything round the side. Certainly how slow we move the ball. We don't do anything quickly, which means teams are never not set when we get into areas where we can put it in. So there needs to be a huge upgrade in either the players or a huge upgrade in how we coach in that final third, because for me it looks like we don't do any work on it. The second thing is basically the reality of the situation. You know, we've won 3 games of football, and it's Boxing Day. And last season, you know, I just thought it's one of those seasons. We had a manager we didn't like. We had injuries. Things weren't really going our way. We were playing poorly. And I never thought I would see this again this season. We scraped our survival staying in the Premier League, you know, by the skin of our teeth. We all knew, everybody in the football club knew what needed to improve. We sold the lad who, the only one we could really rely on to get us goals. You know, our other centre forwards had a year of injuries, more than a year of injuries, and we haven't been able to heal that and solve that issue. And yet we let the transfer window in the summer pass without getting goals. You know, we spent money. We bought some decent we got some decent players in. Tarkowski, Cody, Onana. I think James Garner will be a decent addition. We brought a couple of other players in, but we didn't bring in what we needed. We needed goals, and the 2 attacking players we brought in haven't got a history of scoring lots of goals, so it puts them under pressure and it makes us very vulnerable. And therefore, I just look and think where we are right now, we're in huge trouble. We've scored 12 goals in 16 games this season. We're now not, we can't keep clean sheets. and we don't create things like I've just spoken in the first point. So we're in the thick of the brown stuff right now, and I'm not sure how we get out of it, because last season I was always confident, because I thought we've obviously got Richarlison, he get goals, and Dom will get goals, and we'll be okay if we can get, a bit of a pattern going and stuff, but we don't have that this season. Anthony Gordon's our top scorer with 3 goals. We've got a goal from a corner today off Yerry Mina, but other players, Anthony Gordon's had a gilt-edged opportunity, Neil Maupai's had the same. But you look in that team, and who are you really confident is going to come up with big numbers, or going to come up with a steady stream of goals? But we're relying on Tom Cannon, who's a child, who's a kid. He's a child in footballers' terms, in terms of games played at any kind of level. And we're throwing him on and going, go on, mate. Even though I do believe he should have been brought on 15 minutes earlier than the manager did anyway. It is a bit of a mess, and we are in real trouble at the moment. And unless things change quickly, it's going to be the same again. And you fear that this year might not be as fortunate, as a good outcome as what last season was for us. So it's a scary situation, and one I prayed that we would not be in. And today has left me quite worried now. When I look at it, I just think those players don't have any idea when we cross the halfway line, and we have to improve, and that's working hard on the training ground. Then the coaching staff have got to be better. They've got to come up with ways how to attack. They've got to, if they can't produce players who can score regular goals or improve that, you've got to do repetition, and you've got to play the percentages. You've got to get balls into the box quicker. You've got to get shots away quicker. Or how else are we going to score a goal? So that has all got to improve. Third, let's just quickly try to finish a bit on a positive, if there is any. And I'm not convinced there is to take out of today, other than it was good to see Ben Godfrey back back from injury. Albeit he probably could have done better for their winner once the ball comes in, but it was good to see him fit and back again, so he'll make a difference to the squad. And it was good to see Tom Cannon come on at Goodison, the kid making his first Premier League appearance at Goodison Park. Like I said before, I think he should have come on with 20 minutes to go, not 6 or 7. We should have been putting our intent down to win the game. But it was good to see him, I think he deserves some reward for how well he's done of late. And who knows, had he been on a bit earlier, something might have dropped to him, but that's the only real positive I can think out of it. The thought of Drishagana Gay did well. I give him man of the match. Other players were way, way, way below. So there you go. It's Christmas, and that is a depressing result. So go and enjoy the rest of your Boxing Day. If you're a Wolves fan watching, I'm sure you're having a great time. But there you go. Go and enjoy your Boxing Day, and take a few days off from Everton. And we'll do it all again at Man City at the weekend. Thanks for watching. See you later.